Look, this upended every single Bloomberg economist that we surveyed out there. Every one of them thought that it would be a cooling effect, at least, or not as hot as 272,000. What do you make of it?
Well, Caroline, what I see is unpredictability. Like you said, this was not what anybody thought was going to happen. Everybody was thinking we would have a decrease from April, but we ended up blowing out the jobs report. And so what we're seeing is uncertainty. And we're seeing jobs in these areas of government and healthcare, but it's still uncertain as to what's going to happen.
I'm told that in New York there were audible gasps when the number hit. Such was the surprise of the world. And a lot of our audience will watch and say, well, why do we care? Largely it's because of the Fed, right? The idea that the Fed won't cut rates as quickly as we thought. But we're trying to understand the story in the technology sector. This is what the kind of breakdown looks like. Changes in motion picture through web search. This data, which we've dug into for the quarter, is really interesting. What does it tell you?
So the data is very interesting when you look at this. Like we saw, the healthcare and government sectors have hiring. But as a tech CEO, my vantage point is slightly different. We're in an industry where we're seeing experimentation and change. And this is where we don't know what's fully going to happen. And we're curious, what is the impact of AI going to be on jobs? And what is the world going to be when we see digital employees come into the mix?
Never before has it been so, I don't even know what to say, in vogue or important or cool to be a computer scientist or software engineer. But with that comes demand and a lack of supply, probably, so big pay packages. Are you seeing that in your world?
We're definitely seeing demand for engineers and AI data scientists. But what you're wondering is, what does this mean for people that use AI? What does it mean to be a customer support representative or a sales representative? And there's a lot of interesting opportunities out there, but there's a lot of questions as well for what this means for the future of the workforce. And we need to call every company to be transparent and accountable for the decisions that they're making when it comes to their hiring practices, whether it's for people or with digital employees.
Sarah, can you answer some of those questions? What are you seeing for those that work in customer services? What are you seeing for those that are supposedly being augmented and potentially being replaced?
Well, so the Labor Bureau shows that over time we'll see a decline in these positions, and we'll have AI and digital employees being the new professions. We can see a time when we as people will be working together with digital employees. And this is a mind-bending concept, but it is where we're going. And so that's where the jobs report is very interesting, where you see healthcare professionals, government professionals as being the main bulk of these job increases. And then it's still early days, but for AI, it's going to be interesting, and we need to call everyone to have transparency and hold AI accountable for when they do become employees, because you could be a customer service representative and you still need to be held to the same level of goals that a person would be.
Are we still seeing reskilling as a topic and actually being followed through on?
Reskilling has never been more important right now, because you need to be able to transition your workforce into the jobs of the future.